Welcome to Dan's Daily Devotion. Today I'd like to talk about leaving a legacy. For those that are people of faith, this is coming from Psalms 49. Our activity must move toward achievement in order for us to become our best and to leave a legacy. And even then, it may not be a legacy at all. You see, my friend and mentor John Maxwell refers to this as the law of priorities. So the question is, what are your priorities? They do change as you grow, mature, and even become more aware. In my favorite book, God encourages us to fix our eyes on those things that will endure, not those things that will pass away. So, my friends, in light of eternity and as leaders, we cannot become consumed with those things that are only temporary. Now, I'm not preaching, but I am preaching right here. We've been majoring on the minors and minoring on the majors. I've watched and read the post on Facebook, finding fault with our leaders, both governmentally and spiritually. And so let me just say, instead of finding fault, instead of pointing fingers and making accusations based on a very biased media, for those of us that are people of faith, can we just pray for them? History will record what we do and how we do it, then report all of our mistakes and our errors. May I encourage you to keep a vision of a preferable future in view, what you really, really want? Friends, we can't allow the pursuit of wealth or fame or power to become our primary focus. A real preferable vision is one that will outlive you and outlive me. It's greater than you. It's greater than me. And one that you can't accomplish in your own lifetime. And you must impregnate those that follow you with that vision if they will ever be accomplished. What do you want the future to look like? Not just for those that you love. Obviously, that's a part of it. Now, let me say, this is just a polite way of asking, is your vision connected to eternity? Please allow me to say it a different way. Is your vision connected to legacy? So, what is it that you're going to leave behind when you die? In the book of Psalms, chapter 49, verse 17, it reminds us that we're not going to be able to take anything with us, no matter how rich we are or how much we have. So what you leave behind is what will count. Now, I'm not talking about inheritance here. There's a huge difference in legacy and inheritance. Anyone can leave an inheritance. This is something you leave your family and your loved ones, and eventually it will fade. It will disappear. It will no longer remain. Then it will no longer benefit those that you've established it for. On the other hand, legacy is something you leave your family, for your family, and for those future generations that are to come. Let me give you a couple of real quick differences as I try to wrap this up today. Inheritance is something tangible you give to others, while legacy is something tangible you place in others. Inheritance is temporary, and it only brings them happiness temporarily. Legacy is permanent, and it transforms them. Inheritance eventually fades as it is spent. Legacy lives on long after you die. Inheritance is your activity, and that your activity may or may not pay off. Legacy, your activity becomes achievement. Thank you for joining me today, and I trust that you found hope, favor, and encouragement in these few words. Keep the fire burning, and until the next time, this is Dan Caldwell saying, God bless and be safe.